always on the game. Our spirit never changes. Oh, alrighty, you guys. You ready? Ready to start the show? Give me about 10 seconds and we're gonna start the show. Don't go anywhere. So hang on. Just make me check my levels. Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. I think we're good. Let's start the show. You ready? I'm ready. Here we go. I grab a quiver and my bow. It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high. As I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery, my soul sanctuary. All right, welcome to this week's edition of Buk Talk Radio. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday all across the good old U.S. of A. We are live on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Beautiful day here. I got to cut grass and do some stuff for Jenny, get some work done, and just do some stuff for you all. So we're good. Got a fun show for you tonight. We're going to be talking with our buddy over at Gamehide Clothing, Dave Larson, here in a second. We're going to talk about early season hunting. I've got a bunch of stuff to tell you about. We got a big contest running right now, and we're actually getting ready to close one out. I'm going to probably draw the winner for the Valor Jerky Ozonics unit. I think I've got everybody's in that bought their June, July, and August amounts of jerky from Valor. So you had to do at least one bag a month for June, July, and August to stay in the contest. And I think I got everybody in that entered that. So I'll probably draw the winner Saturday morning. So we're going to give away, well, I'll tell you about what else we're giving away here in a second. Let me get on the phone and get our guys lined up here. The show is brought to you by the fine folks at Rupert's Roost in Peace Turkey Calls and Rut in Peace Game Calls, Gamehide Archery, Kool-Aid Archery, Gearhead Archery, Weeby Knives, and all of our friends that help us do the shows each and every week. Let me go to his mobile, and I think I've got him. Ring a ring a ring here, and I think we're good if he answers. Dave.
Hi, it's Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you to call me, buddy.
I did. We're live on the air, so don't say nothing.
No, nothing bad, right?
Yeah, nothing bad.
How you been?
Been busy. Just taking care of Jenny, and I finally got out to the woods a little bit. I got Tacticam revealed some new cameras and some really cool solar panel mounts. They redid their solar panels. They got a double fold. And I actually got a chance to get out there and put some mock scrapes out and get those camera running. I finally got a shooter on camera yesterday. And
Awesome.
yeah, so I got a lot of does hitting it. Coyotes, man. I've been seeing a little coyote out. We need to take some coyotes at the farm. Hey, Jeff in New York. Good to see you, buddy. Doing that, and then we're running a big Tacticam reveal camera contest going on. So I've been answering emails all last couple of days. People are hammering me on that contest.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's great.
Oh,
In fact, I've got cameras laying all over the floor by me, just prepping them for this weekend. So I'm gonna get out to my farm and get those out this weekend.
Yeah, it's a good time to do it. I took a premium buck dust and pre-orbital dust from Pure Whitetail, and then they've got a liquid called Dominant Scrape, and I went ahead and I made a couple scrapes with that, and that worked out really well. I had deer hitting. I had one scrape getting hit that night, and then it took a couple days on the other two, but they're hitting it. So it's August 13th, Dave. It's not that far away.
No, it's not, but that's pretty cool. That I think a lot of folks don't realize that those things will come and hit those scrapes this early.
Yeah.
Licking branches. I had one camera on a licking branch all winter, and all the way into turkey season, deer were coming and using that licking branch.
Yeah, Jeff Falloon in New York said he just got a limit tech for his girlfriend. It was delivered today.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
He'll be happy and tick free from now on.
Well, I was going to save this for later, but when I was out putting those cameras out, I took my weed eater with me, and I always mow it down. Larry uses a whip, and it's like, I ain't gonna mess with that. I'm taking the power tool. So I went out there and I did that, and man, I sat down on the side by side, and I was just watching ticks on my leg just dropping off, and I had like probably 25, 30 ticks
just falling off and going off my side by side. And it's
Yeah.
like, God, I am so glad I got my Limitek on.
And people need to, listeners need to realize that it affects them by getting into their system. So don't be alarmed if you see one on the pants or whatever. It's getting affected and it will drop off.
No, you could watch them. They were trying to
Yep.
climb up towards my knee, and then they'd stagger, they'd shake, and then fall right off. Yeah.
And the other thing, this time of year, that the biggest challenge is it's so darn warm out.
Yeah.
For us, we're sweating like crazy, but those ticks, their metabolism is pretty high too. So sometimes they'll crawl a little farther this time of year, but the system is working. Their little metabolism is going like crazy compared to turkey season when it might have been a little cool in the morning.
Yeah.
This time of year they get a little more energy out of them, but it's incredibly effective for sure.
Yeah, listen, if you're not wearing the Limitek socks, and you don't, say like you got your regular, say like you got your Norlander socks on, and Dave, you guys came out with a pant cuff, a Limitek pant
Yep.
cuff. Tell them about that
Yep.
real quick, and then we're going to
So
talk a little deer hunting. But go ahead.
sounds great. It's called a boot cuff.
Yeah.
And it's a real simple concept, but it just straps around the top of your pants and and over the top of your boot to pull that pant leg in nice and tight, so it seals critters from coming up the inside. And it'll just plain stop them and force them on the outside.
Yeah.
Which just allows them to fall off a lot easier and not, if you're wearing, depending on what pant style you are, if it's baggier pants, there's a chance they could get up inside there and not get affected. But to your point you just made, if you have the socks on, that's another big plus because they're going to hit the sock then.
Yeah, I try to wear your Limitek socks if you got pants on. If you don't have, hey Scotty in Oklahoma, hey Tony, if you don't have the socks on, make sure you're putting them in the boots. But you definitely want to wear a long sleeve T-shirt and bibs or pants. I got out of there. I had no ticks and no chiggers. I tell you, I hate the chiggers. The ticks you have to. There's several things you got to worry about now. It's just not Lyme disease, and we talk about this all the time. But alpha-gal syndrome, there's bacterial infections. They just came out with a new designated disease, and I haven't read all the way through it, but I mean it's one's incurable. So you gotta make sure you're protected, folks. I can't stress that enough.
Yeah, and it's and you and I both know folks that if you don't catch it early, a lot of those tick-borne diseases can end up pretty serious.
Yeah. Well,
The key is to catch it early if you get it, but the better idea is just plain avoid getting the ticks on you if you can.
yeah, and I hate chiggers, man. Chiggers.
Oh,
Yeah, so
we
I
have
knock on wood. It's been 6 years. I haven't had either one. So,
we get them here at our house just in the gardens.
well, that's
So
why
I literally I've got to dress head to toe in my Limitek if I'm going to be out messing around in there. Otherwise, I get them.
Yeah, that's why you make khaki colors. You can wear that in the
Yep,
garden. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
But I'm one of those, Dan. I don't care if I've got camo in the garden. my neighbors all know me.
No, that's all right. So where are you hunting at first this year?
I am going to head out west and do a little elk hunting.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, going to do a little public land stomping around and see if I can find a nice bull to chase with an arrow. So looking forward to that. And after that, I'm going to hit some whitetails in Wisconsin.
Well, good. Are you going out there with Jared, or are you going out with who? Are you going out there with?
Yeah, Jared's going to join us for a few days. He's one of the lucky guys that drew a tag in a more elite zone.
Yeah.
So he's going to stomp around with us for a few days and then head over and and hit the zone he drew his other tag in. He lives obviously out in Montana, so
yeah,
he can zone hop around. But anyway, looking forward to that. And my son Cody's going to go. I've got a whole family crew. My daughter's going, so it'll be a really good time to get out and do some stomping around those mountains and see if we can find some elk.
Well, good. That sounds good. I know Jared's excited, and you get to play with Onyx all day too. So you got man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he gives you a free membership every year.
Well, he gives me the free courses on learning all the intel. There's so much you can do with that app now.
You get into those labs, you can spend hours and not cover everything.
You can.
I mean,
but it is, and you don't have to make it super complicated.
Yeah.
You know, some people, don't let it freak you out. You just do what you can with it, but it will absolutely help you do some homework going into places if you've never been there before.
Yeah.
Well, and heck, Dan, I use it on my farm all the time too, just to mark things, mark my cameras, you know, do things that will help me later on be more efficient in getting things done that I want to get done before the hunting season.
I use Onyx every time I go to the farm, and I
Yeah.
always mark my cameras, my tree stands. Every time I put a mock scrape out, I mark that. Hey, Brant, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Onyx is a great. I use it in the mornings so I don't have to use the light. It'll take me right to my tree stand.
And I don't know if you've done it, Dan. I've certainly been guilty of it.
Yeah.
Putting the camera up, not putting a pin where it is.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I come across it a year later. I completely forgot about it.
Well,
It's like, oh man.
I got two safeties now. I got Onyx, I can drop my pin, and then Tacticam actually has an internal GPS on these cameras now, so I can actually see where it's at. So I've got two ways not to misplace cameras anymore, because that's a good thing. So hey, I got somebody asked me, are you ever going to do a Limitic and upland gear? They said they don't really do any other hunting than upland, and they'd like to get the Limitic, but they want to do it in upland.
You know, a couple things. A lot of folks use our tan pants as an upland pant.
Okay.
But it doesn't have the, you know, oftentimes in our upland pants, we'll put a water repellent facing on them to shed off the burrs and stickers and keep you a little drier in the dew in the morning. We can't do any of those coatings with the Limitic process. It ruins them.
Okay.
So we're a little handicapped on what we can do with that product line, because it uses a lot of heat and pressure to put that process in place.
Okay. Well, Jason, there
So
you go.
that's why
that's your answer, Jason. I told him I'd ask, so because I said I don't
we get a lot of questions for it, and
Well,
I'm a big grouse hunter too, and we have lots of tick problems in the grouse woods here in Minnesota and western Wisconsin where I stop around, and I just wear those tan pants and then put a pair of chaps over the top of them.
Yeah. How's the farm in Iowa looking? Do you have a lot of oaks out your place?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to be. Have you been out there looking at the amount of acorns you're going to have?
Yeah, they're down there and up here.
Yeah.
Acorns everywhere.
Yeah, I was shocked. I got one little section that's got white oaks in it, and it's just, I mean, it's loaded with acorns. So I know where Larry and Ryan is supposed to be up here next week, and I know where I'm going to ask Larry to hang a stand for me.
Yep. So, yeah, you get into those white oaks, you're going to be in the money spot.
Oh yeah.
They're ours are all, you know, which is a white oak family, but the bur oaks in there, and they drop fairly early, which is great. You know, especially, you know, for the early part of the season, that is a great place to be.
Yeah. Hey, Daryl in Oklahoma, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.
Dan, I was going to ask you quick to change directions just real quick before I forget, but have you heard anything about pheasant numbers there in Iowa?
Yeah, they've been doing the August roadside surveys. I ain't gonna tell you. You never call me back. So you know what? You go look it up. You know, Matt calls me. Matt calls. Yeah, well, Matt calls me back if I call him. You never call me back, so I'm not telling you. Pheasant numbers are going to be off the hook. They've been doing the August roadside survey since the first, and I had Jim Coffey on last week, and he said both the pheasant and the quail look really good. So.
That's great to hear. Yeah, and I'm certainly, you're probably seeing them too, but it looks like to me like the turkey nest success was pretty good too.
Well, I don't normally where the turkeys roost is all corn, so I mean that corn's 7-8 foot tall now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean I can't see anything, so I don't know what the turkey poults look like or not. I haven't seen them on my one camera, and on the other side of the farm there's never any turkey over there, so I'll be anxious once they cut the corn. So I can see what the flocks look like. I know Donovan and Hilly down in Kansas at 888 said their turkey hatch was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yeah,
and those guys, you know, I think if I remember right, Kansas is one of those states that, you know, had some declining numbers, so they were due for a good hatch.
Well, they've had a good hatch for 3 years now. And they went to that draw, and it's one bird only, and you know, so. I mean, there's pockets. It's like anything, Dave. There's always pockets that are really doing well, and then you'll have a couple pockets that are struggling. But I think overall, everybody should be. Northern Missouri is supposed to be looking really good. Nebraska is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't heard anything derogatory. We've had so much rain, knock on wood. I'm really, really hoping that we don't have any EHD issues this year. We've had plenty of moisture. There should be water everywhere. And I'm hoping that mitigates the EHD.
I think it will. Obviously there were pockets last year that were pretty rough with it. So
yeah,
hopefully this year we don't have to suffer through that.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing.
Jeff said turkeys go ahead.
Turkeys look good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm not seeing any evidence early yet for EHD, but this is the time of year that you start seeing
it now. Yeah. So now through the end of September or middle of September is when you start seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff said turkeys look good in New York. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. All right. So are you? And we got dove season opening up September 1st. Are you going dove hunting? Or what are you doing?
I'm going to try to sneak out for a couple of days and get some wing shooting in and get my lab here some early season work there. So
okay, all right,
that's pretty fun. And that's a good category for us too. We make some real lightweight vests that a lot of folks like to use. Especially if they're hunting fence lines or whatever, not just stationary. If they're moving up and down those fence lines or whatever for the doves. So that our front loader vest is a real good product for that.
Yeah, and I don't think people think about you guys. I know the upland, the quail, the pheasant, the grouse. I know the Gamehide's, but when it comes to dove, you guys do have some really nice light stuff, and it's hot in September first day, so it's a good thing to do. Dave, hang on, I got to take a real quick break. It'll be 3 or 4 commercials, everybody, so don't go anywhere. I got a ton of stuff to tell you about. One is how you can win one of these how you can win one of these brand new Tacticam Reveal X Pro cameras. Someone's going to win one of these Saturday, and I'm giving 4 of them away. Dave, hang on. We'll be right back on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there.
OnX Hunt helps hunters be more successful in the field each season with maps of all public and private land and a fully functional GPS without service. The app, trusted by over 6 million users, has just released a bunch of new features to help you on your next hunt. New aerial imagery options like leaf off, recent imagery updated every 2 weeks with historic look back, and imagery on demand. On top of that, OnX is reinventing the trail camera market by syncing your hunt app with multiple cell camera manufacturers and helping to organize and analyze your photos. You can also now view your maps in Dash when driving to your next hunting location. These are just a few of the many updates OnX has for this hunting season. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Try a pair of Norlander socks, pure alpaca, pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot
Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are.
Coming back.
The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at worksharptools.com. That's worksharptools.com.
Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high as I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. All right, welcome back to Buk Talk Radio on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. My guest is Dave Larson from Gamehide, and we're just talking a little early deer hunting and other fine stuff here on the show. So you're gonna try to get out and do a little dove hunting, and then you're gonna go out west chasing some wapatees, huh?
Yep, and then we'll switch over to the whitetails, and part of my my quest this year is to get out with we launched a whole new series of camouflage patterns called Ascent,
Accent
and Ascent, like ACENT, like ascend, not ascend, but ascent.
No, I said accent.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding. Jeez.
But it's yeah, if folks get a chance, just jump onto our website and check them all out. There's a great all season one that I'll be chasing elk with and whitetails with, called Venator.
Yeah.
And then we've got an outstanding waterfall one called the Herbosa.
Yeah, I got some of the Venator in. It looks nice. It feels good too. It's soft.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of new product in those lines in there, and that Herbosa one would be dynamite for dove hunters too.
Yeah.
Any of the grassy field edges or whatever. It'd be a great camo pattern for that area.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff in Illinois, good to see you. Thanks for listening and watching. Tommy Metzger up in Pennsylvania, appreciate you as well. Jeff says he loves Norlander socks. Some of the best things he's done for his feet in the winter. They are good socks, man. That alpaca with that hollow alpaca hair, man. That's one of the best heat keeping socks. And it thermal regulates too. So if it's warm, you're not running out of your boots because your feet are burning out.
And great for moisture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It deals with the moisture really well. I bought a pair after listening to you last year. So
yeah, I got rid of all my merino wool stuff. Because you remember when you and I first met, I was with Matthews, and then Matthews launched all that merino wool stuff, and I mean that's all
Justin Charles stuff.
Yeah, yep. That's all I used to wear, and that alpaca stuff blows it away. I couldn't get over that. It's crazy. Chris Lewandowski up in Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Chris. Thank you. He must know you. He just kept rolling. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know what that means, Jeff. That's crazy. Anyway, no, I love the new camo stuff. Hey, and real quick, because I said accent never mind. So I was
We're used to that, Dan.
Hey, listen, I do that on purpose, actually. I had my notes right here. I've been talking about it for a few weeks now. ACENT, Ascent. Thank you very much. I could say it like Philip. Now, I'm telling you right now, that's a shint, folks. A shint. Yeah, the wife's doing good, Chris. Thanks for asking. Jenny's doing better, so thank you. Let's see. There was something else I was going to ask you, too. Limitic. You guys, that's exclusive on the website now. You cannot get that at stores unless somebody had some backstock, but you got to go to gamehide.com to buy that now.
Yep. And if folks are looking for if they're out doing what you and I are doing and putting cameras out and working on food plots and whatnot, if they use the code BITE, BITE,
yeah,
they'll get 20% off.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, I think you got really good bundle packs on there too.
There is some great. That Aeroflex bundle is the ticket.
Yeah.
That stuff is really comfortable. Got good stretch in it, lightweight.
What are you seeing out on your farms? Dave had a big fire in his Iowa farm earlier this year, folks. What are you seeing on traffic with the fire? Are you seeing a lot more game? I would imagine you got a lot of game on there now.
It really, there were some parts I wasn't really eager to burn, but it is what it is. But in hindsight,
Yeah.
it really revived some of those areas. The turkeys moved in really quick, and the whitetails are back in, and it just comes back so quick.
I told you they'd be in there.
Yep.
That fresh green browse, man. They're all over that.
All over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked how fast the turkeys moved into it too, man.
Yeah.
They do not mind some of those open burn areas. They're just picking through, getting insects and everything else.
You guys will you'll probably have your best season ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it burned a couple 100 acres. So it was a pretty good sized fire. But the wildflowers that came back in the native prairie areas, even, I was in there in about late third week of June. Crazy good looking wildflowers in there that pop back into those burn areas.
Are you going to put
it's definitely a good thing.
You going to put some fall food plots in?
I am. I put a number of them in June.
Yeah.
And my plan is to go back in now and even amongst those same food plots, I'm going to put strips of fresh fall brassicas.
Yeah, get you some radishes, some turnips, some beets.
Yep.
Yeah, get
mix in a little cereal rye into them, and
yeah, you're going to be money. 60, 90 days out before first frost. That's perfect to get that in the ground.
Yeah, I think so too. The timing should be really good.
Yeah.
And for once, knock on wood, we seem to be getting moisture. Last 3 years, come August, there's been no moisture.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to. We've had rain a lot. I mean, it rained on me Tuesday. What's today? Wednesday. It rained on me Monday.
This year's been great.
Yeah, it rained on me Monday when I was out putting those ultra cameras out. I mean, it was nuts. But I don't mind that because that's a free day in the woods, folks. If you want to get out and put cameras or a mock scrape, do it in the rain. It just destroys your scent, and that way you're not educating your deer. We call those free days in the woods there. So those are good.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I have my daughter-in-law has a bear tag over in Wisconsin. So this past weekend, I was over there helping her get set up for that season here. If that starts, I think it starts around the 10th or so of September. So
okay. All right.
Same thing there. Nice rain coming in. We got in there before that. That rain just wipes out all the scent.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing to get your scent out of there.
It's a great thing. All right, buddy. I knew this was going to go quick. Tell everybody where they can find out more about Gamehide Clothing.
Yeah, if they jump on to Gamehide, just GAMEHIDE.com, and they'll be able to see all the stuff we make there.
Hey,
and we make stuff for the gals and for the kids.
For the whole family.
Even the toddlers.
The whole family.
Yep, we've got toddler stuff in there now. Lots of good stuff to keep everybody looking and feeling and comfortable outdoors.
Yeah. Do you remember that brown hat that you came out with a few years ago?
Yeah.
Would you please make some more of those? I'm
laughing because it's the whole hat thing, Dan, and your listeners will appreciate it. Everybody likes a different hat.
I know, but that brown was popping, and that was one of my favorite hats of all time. If you watch the video of this, I'm wearing a Rupert's Rut and Peace brown hat because I had to make one. That's the best hat in the blind or in the tree stand. I don't care.
Oh, sure.
Would you? Yep. Yeah, if you would make a couple of those, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that. And we certainly have them. Folks can get them on the website. Certainly have some, the real popular Richardson 112s and whatnot. We have some of those in stock.
Yeah.
The Gamehide logos on them. But I agree that shade of brown works really well, in the woods.
I'm just telling you, man, you just blend in with those tree barks, man. It looks good. I like that hat. All right, buddy. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you helping us on the radio and the Bowstring Adventures, which will launch October 1st. And
anytime. And Dan, I heard you earlier mention, with your contest or whatever, we're always game to participate in that stuff too.
Oh, you guys already are. Yeah, I worked it out with Matt because that way you wouldn't have to know about it.
Perfect. Yeah. Probably gave away half the store.
I did not. He gave me several $25 gift cards, and I've been spacing them out because we got our 4-year anniversary on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. It's this year, so we're giving away 2 big prize packs. It was like four grand worth of stuff. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
What
so
a great
you
opportunity
guys,
for listeners.
yeah, you guys are part of that. So thank you. I appreciate you saying that, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't
well,
Pheasant Fest or something coming up for you?
No, Pheasant Fest is always in
Is
like
spring?
around March.
Okay.
Yeah, the spring.
Okay. I was
Yep.
thinking there was
But
something.
pheasant season will be. I'm fired up for that. My lab's getting a little bit older, but he's been just a hunting machine on there, and I really enjoy getting out after the upland once I'm done chasing deer.
Chris in Pennsylvania says he loves his Gamehide clothing. So there you
Great.
go. Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate that, Chris.
Yeah. All right. Tell her.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. Yep, and everybody be safe out there and have fun.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Let me know if you need something.
Thanks, Dan. Okay.
There he goes, Dave Larson, everybody. Fine feller right there. Good guy. All right, that takes care of him. So we got that done. All right, I got a bunch of stuff to tell you about. Okay, Modern Spartan Systems. I talked to Marcus today. For all my friends out there that loves to shoot, you got suppressors. You know, a lot of times they had a friend of Marcus's went out and shot 500 rounds. He had a 22 with a suppressor, and he had to take a rubber mallet and hit that suppressor to get it off because of all the carbon and everything else in there. They took that off and they cleaned that suppressor and that gun with that suppressor kit that Modern Spartan System has. They fired another 1,000 rounds and they were able to unscrew it with their hands. That's how well that stuff hangs out. If you have a suppressor, you have to maintain and clean that. And Modern Spartan Systems, it's all green. It's made in the States. Go check that out. The accuracy oil, the carbon blaster, and the carbon, and is it carbon and copper? Anyway, get all the gun cleaning kit. I'm telling you, I love it. I clean all my stuff with it, and you want to run that through your barrel if you keep your guns in your safe anyway to protect them. So just Modern Spartan Systems. Marcus is a great guy. You'll love him. I hope you check him out. I'm not going to go through the whole seasons. Urban hunting. If you need to get your urban hunting permit, Iowa, that starts September 15th. Go down to Archery Field and Sports down there in Altoona. Mark and the gang are taking everybody out on the range and doing their urban hunting qualifications right now. So go check that out, and we'll get going. Like I told you, I got those new Ultra cameras in from Tacticam. I went out and I got those switched out at the farm, and I'm getting. You can do on-demand photos. You can do a live feed. It's amazing what you can do with those cameras. So I got mine out. I've been sharing. I won't put a buck on TV or on social media until hunting season's over. I learned the hard way by not doing that. So if you don't see me putting a lot of good deer on social media and stuff right now, it's not that I'm not seeing anything. I'm protecting myself. I don't want to tell people what's going on. They don't have a need to know. Skippy at Gearhead Archery, he's back at it. That Pivot Carbon 24, it can't keep them built fast enough. If you're looking for a new hunting bow, go check that out. Now here's the contest we're doing. This is what I'm giving away. I'm giving away these Tacticam Reveal X Pros. Okay, I've got 4 of these. I'm going to draw the first winner this Saturday. Now here's how you can win. Okay. I have to do it where you can make it easy and you don't have to buy anything. But I am going to say, if you want some extra chances in the pot, you can buy a couple extra chances. You do that by going to Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, and you can get either, I don't care what grunt call you get. You can get the really full wood one. I actually like the plastic one. That's my favorite. You can eat. All you got to do is just order a grunt call from Todd and send me the copy of the receipt dated August 11th or later. And if you do that, I'll put your name in the drawing. You can send me screenshots every day, Monday through Friday, and I put your name in the drawing. If you want to go to Norlander Socks and buy a pair of socks, we had 1 or 2 people do that this week. You get an extra name in the drawing. So I'm just telling you, you don't have to do that, but these are great products that you're going to want to have in your pack, and it might get you one of these beautiful, beautiful cameras right here. And we're giving, like I said, I'm going to give 4 of these away the next 4 weeks. This is the secret listener contest, and I can't do I mean, that's a lot. But we're doing one of these every Saturday. Okay. And then after that, let's see. I'm going to probably announce the Ozonics winner this Saturday and give that away for the Valor Jerky contest. And then after we're done with the camera contest, then we're going to do the anniversary contest. I'm going to draw the new listener winner. and I'm going to draw. We're gonna break that other package up, and every week we're gonna give away a couple prizes, and that way we give multiple people a chance to win something. Okay? Because I had people ask me to do that, and I said, yeah, that's not a problem. All right, I think that's it. So, man, we're going a little longer tonight. If you need anything, let me know. Unknown Files is on at 7, and then we'll get back to regular scheduled programming. And other than that, I think we're good. I will see you on Saturday morning on 1350 from 7 to 9 a.m. And I think we're good. If you have any questions, you just get with me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, you be good, and I am gonna say adios. Okay, you guys stay good. Everybody, good night. My fingers are crossed for the jerky contest. There you go, Jeff. All right, I'll see you, everybody. Have a good day.
Don't you know? Climbing to the top.